Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to address you for this webinar on the future of Europe and its social dimension. In exactly 2 weeks from now, there will be an important social summit in Porto. More than ever before, we need a strong social Europe. Firstly, because European citizens expect it. A recent Eurobarometer survey shows that both in the European Union and in Hungary, 9 out of 10 citizens say that social issues matter to them personally. And 77% of Hungarians questioned said that the lack of social rights is a serious problem right now. This is more than the EU average. Secondly, the pandemic has made us rediscover the value of European solidarity and the virtues of our social model. We must keep these lessons in mind as we move from crisis fighting to recovery measures. The economic and social dimensions must always go hand in hand. The European Pillar of Social Rights is at the core of our approach. If the green and digital transitions happen at the expense of social rights, we will lose the support of citizens for these transitions. With 1.8 trillion euros available, the new long-term budget and the Next Generation EU Recovery Plan provide the largest investment package ever financed through EU budget. My message is to make sure social investments have an important place in national recovery plans. In March, the Commission adopted the European Pillar of Social Rights Action Plan. The Action Plan is a call to all partners to renew commitment to implement the 20 principles of the pillar. It is time to move from principles to action. The Action Plan puts forward 3 EU-level targets for 2030. At least 78% of the population aged 20 to 64 should be in employment by 2030. Combating unemployment is a priority, but reducing the gender employment gap is also of high importance. At least 60% of all adults should participate in training every year. Investing in people and in their skills is key for competitiveness. The number of people at risk of poverty or social exclusion should be reduced by at least 15 million by 2030. The Commission has put the focus on addressing child poverty through the Child Guarantee. The Action Plan invites the European Council to endorse these targets and encourages Member States to define their own targets at national level in line with these common objectives. We need in the EU not only more economic convergence, but also more social convergence. This is why adequate minimum wages, as well as collective bargaining, are so important. As national competencies are important in the field of social policy, implementing the social pillar requires the collective action of all labour market, education and social policy actors at all levels. Your engagement and your concrete actions matter as we set the course for a fairer, more inclusive and more resilient Europe. I count on your support and wish you a fruitful discussion.